You're listening to Daniel, Britt, and Friends, a Christmas Memories edition with Mark Fuller on our guest line today. And Mark, I think one of the first times that we met in person was in a radio studio in Atlanta, and I had an afternoon drive show, and you came in. It was Christmas Eve, if I remember correctly, and you came in, brought some music of these classic gospel sounds for Christmas, and we just sat there in the studio and played songs, music much like what we're hearing today. And we've got that. I still have that recording from that Christmas Eve where we sat together and played, I guess, over 2 hours of music. And we also just made phone calls, Christmas Eve greetings to several people in gospel music. Mark Fuller's on our guest line, and you know Mark, if you've listened for any length of time, Mark's been on before as we've played, especially classic sounds in gospel music, or as we've done any kind of feature on the history of the LeFevres. Mark grew up listening to the LeFevres, traveled with Eva Mae LeFevre as her pianist, and as we move into this next segment, as we're going to hear from Eva Mae, she passed away earlier this year, and so this will be the first Christmas really without her.
Yes, it will be, and I can tell you I miss her, and but I know that she's in a much better place, and she's getting to spend her first Christmas in heaven, and I'm sure she's trying to help tell the Lord how to decorate.
Exactly right. And it was back in 2002 when we were together in that studio when, well, obviously with your connections, she was one of the first on our list to call. Little did we know, or maybe you knew this, but I had no idea that at her age that she would be out in the busyness of Atlanta Christmas Eve. And so let's go back in here as she picked up the phone on the other end.
Don't worry, she wasn't driving and holding the phone. She did have her phone in the car.
Hands-free.
Hands-free. It was hands-free, so she wasn't driving with the phone up to her ear.
Eva Mae LeFevre, and then we've got a classic Christmas song from Eva Mae just after this. Miss Eva Mae LeFevre on the phone with us right now. How are you?
Merry Christmas to you, and I'm fine, and I hope you are.
I'm doing well.
Good.
Tell us a little bit about this song, about how it was recorded and the meaning of the song.
Uncle Alf brought this back from overseas when he was in another country in the Second World War. And it's just a chorus that really appealed to me, and so I learned it and I put it on record at that time. And, you know, I can't get a card out to everybody. Everybody knows me, seems like, but I don't know everybody.
Right.
So I'm going to sing my Christmas card to everybody that's listening.
It is a wonderful song from the 60s. This is a recording from the Gospel Singing Caravan's Christmas album. And Eva Mae, you are a delight, such a treasure in gospel music. And you have a good day now.
Thank you.
Jingle bells.
But that goes back to the 60s?
65, around 65, and that came off the Gospel Singing Caravan, had a Christmas record.
And a Christmas card with the late Eva Mae LeFevre. And, of course, good way to hear her voice at the beginning there with that clip from 2002 and Christmas Eve.